It's Sunday, August 23rd, 2020. So yesterday, quarter to 9 in the morning. So yesterday I took the seats all apart. I tried to put the upholstery on, and it was just wasn't going. I must have fought it for 3 hours and couldn't stretch the upholstery over the cot, over the foam, especially down here. It seemed like it was about this short. The alignment of this was really high up, so I needed to get it somewhere. So what I did is basically disassembled everything down to the burlap. I put the listing wire on top of the burlap. So I think these are the original listing wires on the back. I'm almost positive they are. So I put the listing wires on the top of the burlap so I could see them. And I took the cotton out. I took that layer of cotton out. So I took one of the hog rings out at the very top up here. I had a hog ring probably about here. And it just, I don't know, I'm going to try it without. It just look, you can see that it's laying a lot easier. So I'll try that. My hands are like sore today. It just was, this thing kicked my ass yesterday. Way more than it needed to, I think. So I don't know how much I'm going to fight this morning, but yeah, look at this. Jeez. I did do that. I'm supposed to put a hog ring right there. Idiot Thomas. Anyway, I'm going to try it, see what happens. Give it another shot. So it's Sunday, August 30th, 2020. And I finally got the seat. Finally got it. This is my third weekend. I was almost ready to give up on it. I was almost ready to order different foam for it. So, just thinking last night, what could I do? How can I get this sucker? What I ended up doing is I attached the listing wire to the top side of the burlap, and it was hog ringed really tight against the springs. So what I basically did is I removed the hog rings that attached the listing wire. So to the burlap. So the listing wire is hog ringed, at the top and the bottom, of course. It might be hog ringed, once in this position. So what it essentially did is it allowed the listing wire to rise up off the bottom of the springs, which allowed me to tuck this foam and get this line. So the upholstery is hog ringed to the listing wire in these two places. It's just that the listing wire is not attached to the springs tight like it was. It's the only way I could get it. And as you can see, there's no wrinkles at all. It's perfect. So I'm going to flip it over and look at the back side. So the listing wire was attached to these springs. So right now, there's one right there where the listing wire is attached. Right there. So that's the only way. And this material is on here so tight. It's just unbelievable how tight this is. It's on so tight I wasn't able to pull this bottom panel up to where it needs to be here. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get a piece and put it to cover this part, this opening, because the seat back so that's how it's going to be. I mean, that's not real bad. It's just, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's the way it goes. So I have to paint these. I'm going to paint them before I put them on. So I think it's gonna work pretty good. I just I'm just got my fingers crossed that this is gonna not show. Hopefully. But it was really, really tight. I mean, this stuff is just pulled over really, really tight over that foam. But it's done. Done. Got the original extra burlap panel in here that has the wires that nobody would reinstall. I did. Renee helped me rebuild this panel. So, okay, I'm going to put these pieces back on and see how this thing fits. And then just get this piece on, and I can start on the bottom. So there's the bottom. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, congratulations. You got this far. Didn't give up on it. Kept trying. And finally got it. So hopefully things will fit. So it's Sunday, August 30th, 2020, and I'm starting on the seat bottom, finally, after 3 weekends. The top cushion is done, finally. So it's over there resting comfortably. I just wanted to show the original paper coated listing wire and how it's attached. So here's the original wire. It runs under the burlap. This seat spring broke back here, so I went and got a new piece of spring. I just need to bigger clip it here, and I'm going to take these, I guess, I mean it doesn't matter, this one's loose, so I'll probably take this one out. I mean, there's really no reason to take it out, but I guess I could. So I'm going to put the listing wire on the top of the burlap so I can see it. I can't see it when it's under the burlap. So I'm going to get going on this one. So it's Sunday, August 20th, 2020. I got my burlap on, seat bottom, the driver's side. I got the original reinforcement panel that Renee and I put together. I put a layer of cotton I think this is cotton that he added. I don't have a solid piece. I don't think this is going to cause a problem right here, like being able to feel that through the foam. But I put the paper coated listing wire on top of the burlap so I can see it. I did not attach it so that it's loose. I found that that's really the only way that I was able to do the back cushion was to not attach the listing wire. It's like, you know, I don't want to be out here for a month trying to get this on here. So I'm going to put the foam on and then I'm going to test fit it and see what happens. The bottom cushion does not have any muslin, so I may have to put muslin on just to sort of keep the foam from shifting. I'll have to anticipate I'll have to do that, so let me check that now. It's Sunday, August 30th, 2020. So here's the seat bottom. I got the listing wire in. This is what it looks like. It's got some cotton on it because he padded the old foam with cotton on the top. And then he added a piece of foam in the back to prop up the cotton, the foam, because it was so rotten. So I'm going to see how it kind of, I've got the muslin on there. I don't know if it's going to stay. When I pull the material down, this might be a mistake putting it on the outside. It may need to go on the inside. I don't know. It probably does. So we'll see if this is going to work. I don't know. Someone said it. I just wanted to get a video of what it looks like. What the material looks like. It looks sort of original. I don't know the vintage. I don't know what year this stuff. If this is, 90s Chevelle classics or 80s. I don't know. I just don't know. Don't know. it's Sunday, August 30th, 2020, and finally finished it. I did the bottom cushion today, and it probably needs to be massaged a little bit. Which I'll do. But it's done. It came out really nice. I got rid of the wrinkles that were down here, so they're gone. And I really, this made a big difference back here. So that's all done. And I kind of put the upholstery on the way it's supposed to be put on, versus the way Thomas had it on. He, I think he just threw them together to get rid of the car. But it came out really nice. It's got a few things that I just need to massage out, and they'll come out. Congratulations, you can now move on to the next passenger seat after you paint these guys. I can either probably do them all at the same time. I'll probably just set the seat inside the car and then pull the other seat and then paint all these things at the same time, so I'm not spraying for 2 separate days. So, but it came out really good. This has a layer of cotton underneath the foam. This does not have a layer of cotton under the foam. This does, just for the record. So, took some 409 to it and cleaned it up, so it's nice and clean. I need to figure out what these are. Either paint or the vinyl is coming off or something. I don't know. They look really nice.